my first order of business is really to thank Scott and Kathy for their yeoman's work to make tonight such a success. And it's my pleasure to really, this event, is a tradition in the greater Lowell community, like Girls Inc. was last week, really those two hallmark events which usher in the holiday season and really show our community support for the youth in our region. This event tonight is our largest single fundraiser and really propels the club through the year and into the new year, and your support tonight is important. And I want to thank you all for being here. I also want to thank our generous donors whose names are streaming on the screen behind me and also in your program books. Please look through the program book, and if you have an opportunity to thank those who have been sponsoring us, our friends and our neighbors who every year come out in support of the club. It's very important. So tonight is about ushering in the holiday season in grand style in support of a great cause. In support of the over 200 kids that were at the club this afternoon, who had a hot meal, who came there after school, many of them right off the school bus to a safe place. They had the opportunity to participate in athletics. They had the opportunity to work in the technology room and be supervised by professionals to make sure that they're safe and taking care of things. They had tutoring taking place. Lots of opportunities for them to learn, to grow, and explore, and as Kathy said, really to reach their full potential in a safe environment. This summer, we had over 500 kids a day at the club, and that's what makes tonight so important, is that we're about creating opportunity for those who are most at risk in our community and making sure that they have every opportunity to succeed now while they're in school and afterwards, and so that's what's so important about tonight. So as my wife always says, because we, like many of you in this room, we go to a lot of charity events and a lot of charity auctions. Tonight is about bidding high and bidding often. She knows I would really like a new car and maybe a new BMW. There's a nice little one right down here up front. That might be it. But really, this live auction that Tommy Golden's going to lead us through is the high point of our year right here, and we need your support, so I appreciate that. Kathy also mentioned that this has been a year of transition. We are so excited. We have a new executive director, Joe Hungler, that I'm about to introduce you to. But let me tell you a little bit about Joe. Joe is a club kid. He grew up in Manchester, New Hampshire, in the Manchester Boys and Girls Club, twice named Youth of the Year in the state of New Hampshire. He's held positions in Boys and Girls Clubs in New Hampshire and Massachusetts, most recently coming to us from Worcester as the Director of Programming there. He's held every office in a Boys and Girls Club, and in 6 weeks he has hit the ground running. The club is running beautifully, and it's just a very exciting, dynamic time for the club, and we're very excited to have his leadership. So I want to introduce you to Joe Hungler, our new Executive Director, who will continue our program, and then we'll go right into our live auction. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Tonight is really all about relationships. Many of you are here because your friends asked you to come, or because you have a relationship with somebody who was a club member. Many of you were club members. And the club is all about relationships. That's what makes the club special. That's what makes the club work. As Wynn said, I was a club kid. The club was very important to me when I was growing up. Everybody in my family called it my second home. I think I was at the club more than I was at my home. And more than 50% of kids who go to the club across the country have told people that the club saved their lives. Not that they've changed their life, but saved their lives. That's a tremendous amount of impact, and that's what's happening every day in Lowell right now. And your bidding tonight helps us pay the staff to make that work. There's a good number of our staff are here tonight, and it's the relationships that they have with the kids. Yes, they help them with homework. Yes, they give them technology skills through partnerships with UMass Lowell and other folks. Yes, they learn arts and crafts. Some of you who were at Italian Night saw some of the great artwork that they do. All those things happen. But the real thing that happens is they build relationships with positive role models, with people who are important to them, that are practically family members. I've become the godfather of multiple club kids' when they're older, not when they're 15, when they're in their 20s, of their children. It's those kind of deep relationships that change people's lives and give them an opportunity to have the same level playing field like Kathy and Scott were talking about. You know, I was blessed to have two parents and to live in a nice neighborhood when I was growing up. A lot of my friends who went to the club didn't have that. And what our staff does every day, those relationships help our kids see that they can go to college, give them the hope and opportunity and the high expectations to really look and see what they're capable of becoming. And you can see that just in this room. In the 6 weeks that I've been in Lowell, the number of alumni I've met who come back and said, I'm successful today because the Boys and Girls Club helped me. A lot of those folks are in that room tonight. I've met some new people who are really doing awesome things. There's restaurateurs, there's people who run their own businesses, there's doctors, lawyers. 5 people on our staff were club kids, now giving back, doing that. And it's all because of that relationship with the staff person. Every person comes back, they don't talk about the building, they don't talk about any particular program, they talk about the role models in their lives. And that's what I remember from Manchester, is the people who made a difference. And I still go back and see those folks all the time. So when you're bidding tonight, that's what we're doing. We're asking you to help us be able to pay the people that make a difference, and it's really transformative relationships. And one of those relationships paid off in our new program director. I'd like to introduce Gail Norris, who's sitting over there. She is coming to us from the Boys and Girls Club in Nashua. She was the Yankee Chapter Professional Association's Professional of the Year this year. We're really excited to have her on board to lead our program in the day-to-day. And I'd also like to thank all the rest of our staff who do that work every single day. So thank you guys for doing that. Thank you all for coming tonight. I do want to also thank Irina. She's been wearing 15 hats on a slow day as we get the rest of the staff hired and back on board. Really did a lot to make this happen, as well as the committee that brought everything together. A week or so ago, I was like, are we sure we're all set for this? And they all came through like heroes and really made a difference for our kids. And certainly the donors that made things happen. Wynn and the rest of the board have been great, and you've all been very welcome, so I appreciate that. One of the kids the club's had a tremendous impact on, and she's going to talk about the relationship some of the staff had with her, is Jacinta, so she's going to come up and tell you her story. I stole her story.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jacinta Utubor. I'm 13 years old and I'm an 8th grader at the James S. Daly Middle School. I've been attending the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Lowell for 6 years now, and I can say that this amazing place has truly changed my life. I've endured many hardships and achievements in these past years, and the one place that has stood there beside me this whole time was the Boys and Girls Club. The staff members were always there to help me through those hardships, such as tragedy and divorce. You have also been there to hear all the achievements I made. I have not seen one C on my report card since attending the Boys and Girls Club, and I've gone from being a B and C student to being a straight A student as well. This was not only because of my academic strengths, but also because the staff at the Boys and Girls Club have helped me, step by step, with my work, which results in improving my grades. The Boys and Girls Club has also given me the confidence and self-esteem to participate in a few extracurricular activities, such as helping my school in a tutoring program that helps kids in the 5th and 6th grade. Also, I am actively a member in the Nigerian Association of Merrimack Valley. Our mission is to spread cultural awareness throughout the community. I am presently the secretary of the Boys and Girls Club's newly chartered Torch Club, which is named Lowell Leaders for Life. Our Torch Club is a youth leadership group that is a powerful vehicle for developing leadership skills and promoting good character among its members and throughout the club. It is programs like this that help me to be a well-rounded person and a positive role model, not only to my peers, but for other kids in the urban community that are at risk. I would like to strongly express how this club has helped me and many others to try and reach our goals and strive for the best. The club gives me a light of hope a sense of direction, and the audacity